Hey guys, today we're going to go over how to fill the new O2 Vape cotton-free bucket atomizers. We are now offering this updated technology in all of our latest products. The benefit of this atomizer is that it does not contain any cotton barrier for your oil to pass through. Instead, your oil sits right on top of the ceramic atomizer and is gravity fed as you continue to use the device. This design gives you faster priming, better flavor profiles, and fewer clogging issues as long as it's filled correctly. Here I have 4 of our cotton-free bucket products. Our Glass Nano, the GCFB, which stands for Glass Cotton-Free Bucket, the Aero Plus, and our new Glass Nano Pod system. While these are all different devices, they are very similar when it comes to the way that they fill and operate. One thing you'll notice about these models is that they are all postless, meaning you won't see airflow posts running through the middle of the tank. When filling this style of device, you're going to look for the filling hole that is located directly over the center of the tank. That is where you'll be filling from. You'll also want to make sure that you're using a needle that is long enough to be visible inside the tank. For example, with this Glass Nano, I recommend using a 1-inch needle to ensure you're well past the silicone insert. If your needle is too short, the oil can pool around the silicone, which can create a mess during filling. As always, you'll want to fill at the lowest temperature possible that still allows your oil to flow smoothly. Most of our clients are filling around 125 degrees Fahrenheit, but do not exceed 150 degrees. If your oil is too hot, it will thin out too much and may oversaturate or flood the atomizer. This can cause the oil to appear lower than expected, leak into the battery housing, potentially ruining the device, and even speed up oil oxidation. On the other hand, if you fill it too low of a temperature, your oil might be too thick to soak into the ceramic properly. This can result in dry fires where the atomizer doesn't have enough oil saturation and ends up burning the ceramic, creating a burnt taste right from the start. Because everyone's oil is different, your final SOP will need to be tailored to your specific formulations and viscosity. Once you've filled the tank, the next critical step is capping the device within 30 seconds. Capping quickly seals the tank, which helps reduce the risk of both leaks and clogs. If you wait too long to cap, even just a few minutes, the oil will start to prime the atomizer and form a bubble at the top of the tank. This bubble, often referred to as headspace, is totally normal. However, when you cap the device after that bubble is formed, you create downward pressure that can push more oil into the already primed atomizer. When that happens, your oil has nowhere to go except through the ceramic and into the battery housing. The clearest indication that this is happening is a noticeable drop in your oil level within your tank. If you run into a situation where your tanks aren't priming properly and you're tasting burnt ceramic, don't stress. You can usually get the pen working correctly with minimum effort. Most of the time, you can solve this issue with small, infrequent hits to help draw oil into the ceramic. You can also apply a little bit of heat using a hairdryer or heat gun to warm up the tank slightly and help the oil soak in. That said, it's always a better experience when the pen works correctly from the first hit. This is why proper filling and fast capping are so important. After units are filled and capped, you'll want to let them sit upright for at least 1 hour before use. This gives the oil time to fully soak into the ceramic and ensures that the atomizer is fully primed and ready to go. So just to recap, try to fill around or below 125 degrees, but do not exceed 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Cap the devices within 30 seconds, avoid overfilling or waiting too long to cap, and let the units sit for at least 1 hour upright before using. Follow those simple steps and your cotton-free bucket atomizers will deliver a smooth, clean hit, exactly as intended. Now, just sit back and enjoy.